attitude for you. How are you?
I can't take it anymore.
I'll be back in a while. Just want the fresh air. Evelyn, I won't be long, all right? Jesus. Hi. How are you? Everything all right?
Yes.
Grand, yeah? Yeah, you're great. Huh? Do you ever notice, if you're in a restaurant, you sit there with your girlfriend complaining about how bad the food is, but the waitress comes over and asks, is everything all right? You can sit there and smile and say, oh yes, thanks very much. Sorry? You don't know how to complain. You can say what you want about the Americans, but at least they're honest and they know how to complain. Irish, you just smile through clenched teeth. I just asked you, was everything all right? And clearly it's not. And you still couldn't tell me. I was just being polite. That's fair. Was it not better to be honest? Probably. I have to go. I love kids. Don't call the police. I'm not going to. You were thinking about it. No, I wasn't. Yes, you were. You were thinking when the pain in your balls that's now travelling up into your stomach is gone, you're going to walk or hobble away and call the police. You won't want to give them your name, but you'll tell them about a suspicious man hanging around the park looking at children. You thought I was a pedophile or something because I said I like kids. But you also had a voice in your head that said, maybe he's just a guy that likes kids. I wasn't thinking that at all. How the hell did you know what I was thinking? That little voice that said he's just a guy that likes kids. That's me. What do you mean that's you? I'm the little voice in your head that you rarely listen to. I think you have a few too many voices in your head, pal. You don't believe me? Are you serious? Of course I don't believe you. Are you high? Only unlikely. Seriously? Are you off your head? Why don't you believe me? You expect me to believe you're the voice in my head? I'm not really the voice in your head. Well, not just your head. I'm kind of like your conscience. I'm Jesus. Don't. Seriously, you expect me to believe you're Jesus? Are you from the hospital? You think I'm mad because I say I'm Jesus? Do you have any idea the amount of people who claim to be Jesus? Yeah. Some of them are me. Some of them are just mad. You don't exactly look like him. What were you expecting? Beard, robes, long hair. I don't like the hair. A fair few grey ones. It's any wonder. Anyway, just going for that George Clooney look. Oh, what a goal! You like soccer? At this level I do, you know? Just playing for the love. I love anything, for the love of it. What type of sports do you like? A bit of a rugby fan, you know? Sacrificing yourself so your teammates can get the ball. That's my kind of thing. They come on for the team, if you know what I mean. Alright, look. I'll play along, just to see how mad you are. I'm not mad, I keep telling you. So what are you doing here? Watching the kids playing soccer. No, I mean, what is a guy who claims to be Jesus doing here, on earth? I come down for a chat and a bit of crack now and again. From heaven? Yeah, it's not how you think it is, you know. Fluffy clouds and Peter doing a coat check at the pearly gates. What's it like then? You wouldn't understand. Like God and me. We're not who you think we are.
Curly white beard and he looks like Santa. Huh?
Yeah, that's not us. You know, Star Wars,
Yeah.
the Force, kind of like that. Like an entity everywhere and nowhere. Just ask me.
Ask what?
The question you're thinking of. Just ask me.
Why do you let bad things happen to good people? That one.
It's the one. That episode of The Simpsons, the one where the little girl thinks Lisa's God, someone asked her that question. Since then, you wouldn't believe the amount of people that ask me that.
Well, why do you?
I don't. We don't. Bad things happen. That's out of our control. We don't make good people do bad things either. People will do bad things. But, like I said, we're the voice that you rarely listen to. That little voice that tells you don't do something when you know it's wrong, that's us. You can choose to listen to us or choose not to. That's up to you. Polish your conscience if that helps. Good ball.
What's with you and the kids?
I love kids. They're great. Young kids especially, like 2 or 3 years old. They get a feeling that tells them to run around in circles or stand on their head. So they do. There's no reason why they do it. It makes them happy to do it, so they do it. I do it sometimes. People think I'm mad.
You don't say.
Woman trouble.
My girlfriend used to get on great. She loves kids too.
You don't.
I do, but she wants kids now. I don't.
So break up with her.
Doesn't sound like something Jesus would do.
You don't love her.
Well, did you see the Passion of the Christ?
I did. I didn't look a lot like.
And what did you look like?
What do you think I look like? Long hair, curly beard, blue eyes.
Yeah.
I grew up in the Middle East. I look more like an Arab than a hippie. I love telling that to these right-wing so-called Christians or some evangelical preacher. That really messes with their head. The fact that I look more like a Muslim than a wasp, sure, they're no good for that at all, I can tell you.
Bit cruel, isn't it?
Cruel. They're going around saying I said this and I said that, and don't do this and don't do that. I said nothing of the sort.
They get it from the Bible, don't they?
Did I write the Bible?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. But they claim they're speaking on my behalf, like all these priests and bishops. Here's a good one, right? Listen to this. The church says, God, we are ubiquitous and omnipotent, yeah?
There's Viagra and all sorts of fertility treatment these days.
Omnipotent, not impotent, you know, all-powerful.
I thought maybe that would explain the virgin birth.
Anyway, the church says, God, we're all-powerful and everywhere all at once. But then they say, you have to get married in the house of God. 4 walls and a roof do not a house of God make, my friend. I'll tell you where the house of God is. See all this? Everything you see? This is the house of God. 2 people committing their lives to each other because they deeply love each other. That's what the marriage is all about. Get married on a beach, on a cliff top. Anywhere, surround yourself with nature. You're a better wedding picture for a start.
I mean, I don't think you, Jesus, should be bad-mouthing the church.
I can't help it. They get on me wick sometimes. They took my message and twisted it to suit their own needs for power or whatever else. The priest should get married or something. Preach more love and less hate.
Hate?
Against other religions, against gays.
I thought it was Adam and Eve, Adam and Steve. Isn't that what they say?
They preach all this homophobia. Some of the apostles were gay, for God's sake.
What?
Oh yeah. They, you know, joined up for the brotherly love and stayed for the brotherly love, if you know what I mean.
And you didn't mind?
Why should I? They were happy. They shared a spiritual connection with another human being. It just happened to be a man. They weren't hurting anyone. No, I wasn't gay. I love women. I love everyone. Well, almost. I know to say I'm supposed to love all mankind, but I don't. I really love women though. The look of them, the smell of them, the feel of them. They do your head in though. Right?
Sometimes. Yeah.
So what are you going to do about Evelyn?
How did you know her name?
I'm Jesus. Ah, no. You're just talking her on the phone.
I don't know. She wants kids. I don't. Not now anyway, not for a while.
You don't love her. You care about her a lot, but that's not enough to stay with her. It's making you unhappy.
She really loves me, you know? I can't just leave her.
Irish, see? Smiling through clenched teeth. You don't want to hurt her. I'm all about that. But maybe she sits around and cries for a while. Goes on a diet, a bit of a all men are bastards buzz, and gets a Gok 1 makeover. Maybe one of her friends convinces her to try internet dating. She meets a couple of losers, but then she meets her soulmate. Someone she shares a spiritual, sexual and physical connection with. Someone she ends up marrying, having a son and daughter with. Someone she lives to be a ripe old age with and love the whole journey along.
Could happen, I suppose.
Of course it could. But you could carry on not wanting to hurt her. Eventually have a son with her. And sometime down the road you start to resent them both. You break up with her and you end up outright hating each other. And then one Saturday as she's dropping your son down to you because it's your turn to have custody, they step out from behind a park van and bam!
Jesus.
Two of them are killed by a passing lorry.
Bit morbid, isn't it?
Could happen. Anyway, your balls must be alright by now. Probably have to get on your way. Head back to Evelyn.
Yeah. I'm assuming you have some sort of message to pass on to the rest of the world.
Would you tell them? It's this easy. Do the least amount of harm that you can and be happy. And oh yeah, sometimes just stop. Just stop and feel the sun on your face.
I'll bear it in mind.
That's all we ask. Look, I don't mind that you don't believe me. That's fine. I don't expect you to believe that the man you see before you used to be the man that people call Jesus. But consider this. When you're out with your friends tonight and you tell them about some madman you met in the park who said he was Jesus, you'll be all having a great laugh. Just remember, there'll be a little voice in your head that says, maybe he was Jesus. That little voice, that's me.
Well, I better go. It was nice talking to you.
Likewise. Adam. Bon Jovi.
What?
Keep the faith. Bye.
Hi. I'm on my way home. There to feel
Jeez. Hi. You better sit down for a while. All right. Just ask me. The question you're thinking of.